Hey babe, how you doing?
Hey, babe. I was just calling to tell you, I was just in a wreck. I hit a deer.
Oh my God, are you okay? Are the kids okay?
Yeah, I think everybody in the car's all right. The truck's a little bit damaged, but I don't think it damaged anything serious. The deer ducked down and hit just the bumper pretty much. But unfortunately, when I opened up the passenger door, my my professional camera fell out onto its lens on the concrete.
Oh dear, that's terrible.
Yeah, well, I think the damage to the camera is going to be greater than the truck.
Oh, what are we gonna do?
I've had my heart broken into, but something's different.
Since I was not able to finish the recordings I have been working on, I decided to take a different approach this morning. I work on a berry farm and family orchard throughout the week, and I do this when I'm not working on videos professionally for our clients. I decided to take you guys into the berry farm. Since my big camera's down, I get to do it all between my phone and my GoPro. What we do here is actually pretty interesting. Today we're working on apples, and we planted quite a few. I believe there's a few thousand of them planted. And this European design that you're going to see is really interesting. I have taken interest in how it all works and did a little research on where it came from and why we choose this method nowadays over the traditional apple orchard. It's really neat, the process and the bountiful fruit that is accessible in this configuration and how it's kind of swept across the country. So we use this low-grade electrical tape from actually Dollar General. It's amazing how much they actually buy. We comes in boxes. I'm sure we drive the stores insane. I really struggle to get this stuff apart. I think they stick it together with super glue. As you can see on here, so the tree is bent off of this bamboo reed, and the idea is that we want this tree to not move in the winds, if it be low or high. If you can keep this tree straight without moving a whole bunch, it will want to grow taller and better. It won't droop over and want to produce fruit right away. So what we're trying to do here is just keep it in place for a time being. Now with this tape being super cheap, obviously you're not going to get a lot of life out of it, but that's what we want. We just need a temporary amount of time so that the tree can keep growing and getting a little fatter and a little taller as time goes on. So I'll continue to do this up and down the tree, starting from the bottom. Now we're here, every so often throughout each month of the year. Some of these trees were planted last year. A few hundred of them were planted this year, and then I believe we have another 1,000 coming right now that we'll be planting over the next few weeks. As soon as pumpkin season's probably getting up. But now that this tree is all kind of stiffened up here, we'll move on to the next one down the right. You can see I'm giving it a shake. It isn't going anywhere. That bamboo reed helps hold it. Now this tree, it's going to need something a little bit better added to it. The tape is a temporary kind of stabilization, but this wire is more long-term. Basically, I have to put this in 3 different locations on the trellis. And the idea is as the tree grows, the tape breaks apart and deteriorates, but these wires, they maintain in place and help keep the growth of that tree straight up and down for most of the life, if not permanently. Stiff. I mean, it is really stiff. After you do a few thousand of these, let me tell you guys, your thumbs hurt. Or at least mine sure did. I later found out after we filmed this that wearing a glove on my left hand so that I can help support it, oh my lord, it makes a big difference. So let's finish up putting the tape on this last tree here, just a couple more pieces. Basically, I want to tape it until I'm within the top 6 inches. You can kind of see the new growth being a little fuzzy up there at the top. We try not to put too much tape in that area because it's actually harmful for the tree's growth in the long run. But I want to show you what it looks like from up above. You can kind of see there's a lot here, but have a look at this right here. It's absolutely amazing. I'm trying to get up on this ladder. This ladder is really weird. The GoPro doesn't show it off real well, but just look at this. I mean, there's just acres. We're out here. There's Micah right there. Hey, Micah. So yeah, there's 3 of us out here. Us 2 over here. The third one, she's doing a little differently. Didn't get a chance. She doesn't want to be part of the video, so I didn't show it. But she's actually on top of a Kubota side-by-side. Alright, I know I mentioned this weird ladder a moment ago, but take a look at this. So this is an orchard ladder. It's designed for an orchard. It actually says that right on the labeling. It's kind of neat because it only has the 3 legs and you can put it in just about any position. It's actually quite nice. Here, alright, so this is Micah. Nice. Anyway, we're going to watch him do this. This is a different perspective. So Micah's a great guy. You know, we've been working together all year, and I've literally never asked him what his last name is. But you can see here, he's doing the same thing I was, just making sure we get that tape on there, a few wraps here and there to make sure it's good and stable. But then, once he gets up here to the top, he goes ahead and puts on the metal clip, just like we did on the other side. Micah's left-handed, so he does it backwards from me. Crazy guy. But yeah, I mean, it's a really simple process. Once you get all these steel cables in, and get these bamboo reeds put in, it doesn't take much to get everything kind of stationary on there. Each one of these trees are 2 feet apart, and each run is over 1,000 feet long. So you can do the math. There's probably 60 runs here, over 1,000 feet at 2 feet apart. It's a lot of trees. So let's wrap things up here and head over to the greenhouses. Now, these greenhouses have taught me one thing in life, and that is I already hated tomatoes, and now I just plain despise them. 5 of the 6 greenhouses are all tomatoes, and I could live without tomatoes for a long time. That there is Holly. Holly, as I said earlier, is one of the main key players in this whole setup. She's actually pretty good with all the equipment and the plants we work with. We're heading over to this greenhouse only because we need to move the irrigation system. These are cherry trees. And the cherry trees here are doing pretty good. The downfall is that the irrigation's just too close to the root, and we want to move it out a little bit. As you can see here, we've moved it out now. It's, what, a good 1.5 feet out away from the center of the tree. Should help it grow. So I really hope you found the apples and cherries to be pretty interesting. Hopefully next video we can talk about, what do you think, maybe these pumpkins. We've got, I don't know how many acres of pumpkins out here and how many thousands of seeds we put in the ground, but it's a pretty good year for them. We did some major losses, but nothing too bad. So until next time, thank you all for being here, and please like, subscribe, and return. Clink that little bell so that you get notified when it's a new video's up. Well, we'll see you guys then, and thanks for being here. If you got any questions or comments, please leave them below, and I'll happy to get back to you.